I've just been to Buckingham Palace and accepted His Majesty the King's invitation to form a government in his name. It is only right to explain why I'm standing here as your new Prime Minister. Right now, our country is facing a profound economic crisis.
We all know that Rishi Sunak is the new Prime Minister of the former colonizer, the white man's land, Okay, I know you get it. He is the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdoms. While the world is rejoicing in the election of a man of colour in this position, there is a tug of war for claiming his origin. Soon after Rishi Sunak was announced as the first Indian origin Hindu Prime Minister of UK on the day of Diwali, his ancestral root was up for debate. Several Indian and Pakistani nationals took to social media platforms to lay claim to Rishi Sunak. The buzz around Sunak's origin erupted over the birthplace of his grandparents. Reportedly, Sunak's grandparents were born in Gurjawala, which is now situated in Pakistan. Born in Punjab province during British India, Sunak's paternal grandfather Ramjas Sunak left Gurjawala to work as a clerk in Nairobi, Kenya in 1935. Sunak's paternal grandmother, Suhag Ran Sunak, first moved to Delhi from Gurjawala along with her mother-in-law and then went to Kenya in 1937. Whoa! Even though he was born in Kenya, this was quite a debate. But that brings us to the question, who is he? This is exactly what we will answer in this video. In this video, we will talk about who is Rishi Sunak. Sunak was born into a family with immigrant roots. His grandparents emigrated from Punjab in northwestern India to South Africa, where his mother and father were born in Tanzania and Kenya respectively. They met and married after their families migrated in the 1960s to Southampton in southern England. Sunak's father became a general practitioner of the National Health Service and his mother, a pharmacist, owned and operated a small pharmacy for which Sunak, the eldest of their 3 children, would eventually keep the books. Later during his political career, Sunak would draw parallels between the experiences working in the family business and the values he gained from them and those of the Conservative Party icon Margaret Thatcher, the daughter of a grocer. As a result of his parents' sacrifices and savings to fund his education, Sunak was able to attend Winchester College, the exclusive private school that has produced no fewer than 6 chancellors of the Exchequer. In addition to becoming the head boy at Winchester, Sunak was the editor of the school's newspaper. During summer vacations, he waited tables at a Southampton Indian restaurant.
To see kids from an inner city state school and tell them, to apply to Oxford and talk to them about people like me, and then I shock them at the end of chatting to them for half an hour and tell them I was at Winchester and, one of my best friends is from Eton or whatever, and then they're like, oh, okay.
Sunak went on to study philosophy, politics and economics, the degree obtained by many future prime ministers at Lincoln College, Oxford. There, he was the president of the Oxford Trading and Investment Society, which provided students with opportunities to learn about financial market and global trading. While at Oxford, Sunak had also an internship at the headquarters of the Conservative Party. After graduating from Oxford in 2001, Sunak became an analyst for the Goldman Sachs, working for the investment bank company until 2004. As a Fulbright scholar, he then pursued an MBA at Stanford University, where he met his future wife Akshita Murthy, the daughter of Naryan Murthy, an Indian billionaire and co-founder of technology giant Infosys. Rishi spent his professional career before politics in business and finance, working internationally. He co-founded an investment firm working with companies in multiple geographies. He then used that experience to help small and entrepreneurial business grow. Returning to the United Kingdom in 2006, Sunak took a job with the Children's Investment Fund Management (TCI). In 2009, Sunak left TCI to join another hedge fund, Thelme Partners. That year, he married Murthy. By virtue, Sunak's success in business and his wife's 0.91% stake in Infosys, the couple began to amass a considerable fortune, which would be estimated to be about $877 million in 2022 by the Sunday Times. Now let's talk about his political career.
I am humbled and honoured to have the support of my parliamentary colleagues and to be elected as leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party. It is the greatest privilege of my life to be able to serve the party I love and give back to the country I owe so much to.
In 2010, Sunak began working for the Conservative Party. During this period, he also became involved with Policy Exchange, a leading conservative think tank for which he became head of the Black and Minority Ethnic BME Research Unit in 2014. That year, Policy Exchange published a portrait of modern Britain, a pamphlet that Sunak wrote with Sartha Rajeshwaran, deputy head of the BME unit. In 2014, Sunak was chosen as the Conservative Party's candidate for the House of Commons representing Richmond in North Yorkshire, a safe Conservative seat in the north of England, long held by one-time party leader William Hague. Sunak made his debut in politics in 2015 by bagging a safe Tory seat in Richmond, Yorkshire and junior roles in Treasury. He was a member of the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs Select Committee and Parliamentary Private Secretary at the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategies for 2 years, from 2015 to 2017. In 2019, he served as Treasury Chief Secretary under the Boris Johnson government. It was in 2020 he became the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Rishi Sunak became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom on 25th October 2022 after meeting with King Charles III at Buckingham Palace. The 42-year-old former Treasury Chief is the country's third Prime Minister in under 2 months, the youngest leader since 1812 and the first person of colour to serve in the role. While his appointment as the PM of the United Kingdom has brought hopes for England, it is also a reassuring gesture for the formerly colonised countries and communities. While they are all reassured and hopeful, you can also do your part in reassuring our Vaultofvox team that our work is adding more value to your curious mind. Wondering how? You already know the drill. Subscribe to our channel, comment your views, like our videos and share them with fellow enthusiasts. And until we meet next, stay curious, stay awesome. Vaultofvox signing off.